here with Hall of Famer Joe Cortez. First and foremost, what was your reaction to Manny Pacquiao's spectacular victory over Timothy Mayweather?
And I'll tell you, Manny Pacquiao, listening to him this week during the press conference and seeing his other interviews that he did with other individuals, he was like saying goodbye to everybody. And I said to myself, he's like a fighter that's already not focused, and he's like already giving up on the sport. And if he's saying goodbye to everybody, that means he's not hungry anymore. And when a fighter who's not hungry normally doesn't have that spark that he normally has. And you know what? He fooled all of us, because a true champion that he is, former champion in 8 different weight classes, he showed the world that he still has a little spark of the old flash. I mean, he showed tonight that he can move, he can punch, he had the quickness, he had everything that he had 10 years ago. So he's just amazing young man. And I think that maybe now he's talking about retiring, but you know, when they put that money in front of him, he wants to help out so many people back in his native land in the Philippines. I think maybe he'll come back. But I think those 9 months that he took off did a great deal for him. I think maybe that regenerated his body. He got a recharge by taking his 9 months off, and he showed it tonight. He was top of his game.
Let's play make believe. If Manny Pacquiao does decide to come back, who would you want to see him fight? There's Canelo, there's Crawford. Who do you like from him?
If Manny Pacquiao was to try to come back, because he said he's retired, but you know, a lot of fighters say they retired. Next thing you know, 3 months later they're back in the game again. I would like to see him against a guy like Keith Thurman. I'd like to see him against Sean Porter. Fighters at top rank, maybe a rematch with Miguel Cotto, to let Miguel Cotto have his farewell. And because Miguel Cotto is not really a full-fledged junior middleweight, he's really a real welterweight. And there's many fighters out there that he can fight, but Canelo Alvarez would be another good fighter, but Canelo Alvarez is 154 when he comes to the fight, coming at 160. Manny Pacquiao going to come in at 148, 49, the most, then I have to fight. But I like to see him with just regular welterweights, where I playing that catch weight, you know, because he's not getting any younger, so you don't want to see him get hurt. But I think fighting fighters at welterweight division, you got so many out there that I think it'll be great for the fans, and it'll be safer for himself.
Joe, you've been in the ring with a lot of great fighters. Where does Pacquiao rank amongst the greatest fighters of all time?
Manny Pacquiao definitely is a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. Definitely ranks up there to the top, I would say the top 15 in the history of boxing, because of all of his accomplishments. He's been a solid fighter and has really proven the world that he's been one of the best in all those divisions that he fought in. So I think I would say one of the top 15 in the history of boxing.
My last question, Joe. Is this Manny Pacquiao with a good shoulder, does this guy give Mayweather trouble, or would it be the same result?
You know, if Mayweather was to get that bug of saying he's got to come back out of retirement, and Mayweather's, the fans may say, you know, now that Pacquiao looks so well, he performed so well in this fight tonight, he said he had no issues with his shoulder. I mean, it was a big difference the way he fought tonight and the way he fought Mayweather. And maybe he did have a legitimate excuse that his shoulder was bad, and that's why he couldn't perform. But tonight, his shoulder after the surgery, he proved to the world that he's the top of his game, and maybe the fans may buy this now. So he definitely showed something good tonight. Mayweather, Pacquiao, hey, you never know. I won't write that off yet.